I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!
Alfred Teleferro, Mr. Teleferro TV. What's going on, everybody? You already know who you're rocking with. First and foremost, let me make this clear. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I don't know what you're doing, all right? If you don't see that we're growing, I don't know how to further prove to you that we're growing. We're going to be a big entity going forward in the future. Got a lot of stuff planned, and I have a huge announcement coming soon. I want to say that I'm going to drop this announcement in 2 days, all right? So stay tuned. Stay tuned. With that being said, I want to vividly talk about something that literally pissed me off when I just read it, and I just read it moments ago. So I just found out LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love will not be playing in Memphis, Tennessee tonight as the Cleveland Cavaliers, the defending NBA champions, take on the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, for those who don't understand the dynamics of Eastern Conference, Western Conference, and for my sports fans out there, I got a lot of people who don't watch sports who watch my videos, so I got to explain these dynamics to them. Generally speaking, Eastern Conference teams play Western Conference teams one time a year, and the Eastern Conference is home, and in the Western Conference is home arena. So, if I'm a Memphis fan, this is my one time a year watching LeBron James play. I grew up in Memphis, all right? I grew up in Memphis, and I was a Laker fan. I got to see Kobe Bryant play one time a year. And I remember as a kid, I went every year once. Even though the Lakers were a Western Conference team, I only went once a year. That moment was special to me. It meant the world to me to see my favorite player in the NBA play. I didn't have the money. We didn't look. I was barely able to get those $5 pyramid tickets. Anybody that know about that era, talk to me in my comment box below. Shout out Memphis. I was barely able to get those pyramid tickets. I was able to catch a few in the FedEx Forum for a higher price, but we was in the nosebleed to them bad boys. But, I mean, it just meant something to me, all right? I remember that I said that because I'm going to set it up later in this vlog. We understand that LeBron James is by far the most popular player in the NBA. That is still true. All right, LeBron James did play, so it's a home and home. What does that mean? All right, so Memphis played Cleveland last night in Cleveland, and Cleveland plays Memphis tonight in Memphis. They do that a lot throughout the NBA schedule. They do that a lot, all right? So last night, Kevin Love and LeBron James played. Kyrie Irving didn't play. I believe he's dealing with tightness in the leg. If it was a playoff game, he would play. All right, Kevin Love is dealing with back problems, but he still played. If it was a playoff game, he would have played. LeBron James has no injury at all. He could play. All right? That's the honest truth of it. So not only are these guys not going to play tonight, they're not even making the trip. They're staying in Cleveland, not even going to make the trip. Tyronn Lue, the coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers, made this decision. I want to break this down, a few dynamics. I want to set this disclaimer off about LeBron James. Are you single-handedly mad at LeBron James? No. Want to know why I'm not mad at LeBron James? Number one, Tyronn Lue said it was his decision. And number two, I can't get mad at the most durable player in NBA history. All right? I look at LeBron James and Russell Westbrook as two of the most durable players we've ever seen. LeBron James, 14th year in the NBA, still doing the things that he is doing at an elite level. Still has some explosion in his bounce. You know what I'm saying? He can still get up, jam at home, still catch lobs, still catch alleys at an explosive, dominant rate. The guy has never had a major injury in his career, all right? You go down the list of any player that's been in the league for 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons, and you tell me, has that player had a major injury? There's no one you can go around the league and say that to. LeBron's 2003 draft class. D. Wade has had major injuries in the past. Carmelo Anthony has had major injuries in the past that's forced him to miss the remainder of the season. D. Wade has to miss the remainder of the season. Chris Bosh, as you can see right now, can't get healthy, but it's more or less because of blood clots. He's had injuries in the past. You can take it around the league. Derrick Rose has had injuries throughout his career. He hasn't been able to sustain his health. Even LeBron James' teammate Kyrie Irving, he dealt with injuries before LeBron James got there. Steph Curry has had injuries that before he got it together, before that team came together over the last 2-3 years, Steph Curry was dealing with a lot of ankle problems. If you don't remember, look it up, all right? We can go around this league. People have dealt with injuries. Anthony Davis, a rising star, he's dealt with his share of injuries. Anywhere you look around the league, I'm thinking about stars. Russell Westbrook, even though I think he's one of the most durable players, and it wasn't his fault why he got injured. When Patrick Beverley in the playoffs hit his knee, when Russell Westbrook was trying to get the timeout, Russell Westbrook had a big injury. Kevin Durant had the Achilles injury, the foot injury going on. He had a huge injury in his career. Anywhere you look, pretty much anybody in the league who's a star and plays a lot of games every season and is expected to perform at an elite level, he's had some sort of an injury. So I can't knock LeBron James wholeheartedly because he plays and every night he gives it 110%. He doesn't want to lose a game. So I can't knock LeBron James, but I can knock this Cleveland Cavalier team as a unit. All right. First and foremost, since it was a home and home, I thought this was the perfect example for the team, for Cleveland, to sit out in Cleveland. If you play, like, this doesn't happen often in the NBA, guys. It happens like once or twice for each team a year. If you play Memphis 2 times in 2 days, and we're in front of your home fans, and we're in front of Memphis' home fans, sit out in Cleveland. Don't cheat the Memphis fans who don't get to see LeBron James. And I know there's some fan in Cleveland who doesn't get to go to many games. And maybe because it was Memphis, that was their game to go see, because the tickets might have been a little cheaper than, let's say, Cleveland playing the New York Knicks, or Cleveland playing the Boston Celtics, or Cleveland playing Chicago Bulls. So maybe those tickets would have been a little bit cheaper. But LeBron, Kevin, Tyronn Lue, you the coach. Sit them out against the home fans. After all, the home fans will be the ones to understand that you're sitting them out for a playoff run. They'll understand that you're sitting them out for the bigger picture. They'll understand more than these Memphis fans will. Somebody probably won't ever be able to see LeBron James play again in their life, all right? And this was the only chance to see him play. So we're just going to knock the Memphis fans. And yes, there's a little hometown bias because I am from Memphis and I understand the magnitude of seeing guys like LeBron James play. We don't get a lot of people like that to come in town. So the NBA, when you see a star like LeBron James come in town, it's huge. It is absolutely huge. LeBron James, you talk about conversations that middle schoolers, high schoolers deal with. Come on now, LeBron James probably comes up in every high school every day in the city of Memphis, every high school in this country, all right? He's that big of a star. He's been a staple in basketball for 14, 15 years. It's the reality of the situation. Another thing that I don't like the fact that Cleveland is sitting out all their players and treating Memphis like a bottom feeder. Last time I checked, before last night, but when the Grizzlies lost to Cleveland, the Grizzlies had won 6 games in a row, including a blowout win against the Golden State Warriors in Memphis the other night. You think they can't blow out the Cleveland Cavaliers if they blowed out the Golden State Warriors? At one point during that game in Memphis, Tennessee, the Grizzlies were up 30. You heard me correctly, 30. All right, so I don't like how we're treating this Memphis team like a bottom feeder. They're pretty good. They're exceeding expectations from everyone in the league because that Grizzlies team is slept on year in and year out. Marc Gasol is playing at an exceptional level. Zach Randolph, ever since coming back from his mom's death, has been playing pretty good basketball. Troy Williams has been playing good basketball. And they're doing all this without their star and point guard Mike Conley, who is out with an injury right now. And I believe Chandler Parsons is out as well. I'm not sure about that, but I believe he is. So don't sleep on that Memphis team. I don't like the disrespect that Cavs are showing the Memphis team. They're really showing the city of Memphis disrespect. This ain't about the Grizzlies as a team. It's about the city of Memphis. For them to not even come to the game, not even come to the city, put LeBron on the bench, bro. Put him on the bench. Like, I get it. Tyronn Lue's point is that the traveling is daunting on these NBA players as well. But if I'm a fan, if you're not going to play, do this for me. If you're not going to play, do this one thing for me. At least come to the game. At least tell me that my dollar matters. Come to the game. Do a 1-hour autograph session for everybody. Fans come in 1 hour early. You get the chance at getting the autograph. You get to interact with your favorite players. At least do that. At least do that. At least come to the city. At least make me feel like I'm worth something. And NBA, y'all need to fix something. I'm going to call the NBA out on this as well. If this season, is too daunting for players like a LeBron James, like a Kyrie Irving, who give it their all on the court every night and have won a championship. LeBron has won multiple championships. If this season is too daunting, I don't think there's anybody opposed to them taking away this 82-game schedule, going down to 60 games, or even starting on Christmas Day. So we can then be able to call out NBA players for missing games. Because right now, this is only knocking the fan. If I'm Tyronn Lue, my job is to win a championship. If I don't deliver an NBA championship, they'll have my ass. If I don't win games, if I don't do the best for the team, if I can't keep Kyrie Irving healthy, if I can't keep Kevin Love healthy, if I can't keep LeBron James healthy, they'll have my ass. If I'm Tyronn Lue, they'll fire me. I can get fired if I don't meet expectations. David Black can tell you about that, former Cleveland Cavalier coach. I mean, they'll have him. So I can't blame Tyronn Lue. I'm mad that he didn't sit him out in Cleveland last night and play him in Memphis tonight. I'm mad about that. But Tyronn Lue is just looking out for his team. I don't think there's anything negative towards Memphis. It's just a long flight from Cleveland to Memphis, or a decent flight from Cleveland to Memphis that he wasn't having his star players make today. All right, I can't knock him. He has a job to do. I can call out the NBA and the scheduling. I'm not sure about this. Cleveland may play four games, 5 nights, something like that. It's something crazy. I mean, that's a lot on a player, especially when you talk about a team like Cleveland Cavaliers, who has a player like LeBron James, who asks the most out of his players day in and day out. It's easy for a Sacramento Kings team to walk into an arena, get blew out, not give it their all, and go from day to day. It's easy for a Minnesota Timberwolves team to get blown out and it be nothing and just go to the next city, next game, and be like, bad night. But when you LeBron James, when you the defending NBA champions like the Cleveland Cavaliers, he has a microscope on him everywhere he goes, everything he does. And I think the NBA should protect stars like LeBron James, because LeBron rewards the NBA with great health. He's putting in the work. He's in the offseason working, getting his body right so he doesn't get injured during the season. You can't knock a man who's never had a major injury in his career. The most the man has ever been injured is, I believe, against the Orlando Magic when he shot a free throw left-handed, and he sat out Game 1 against the San Antonio Spurs for dehydration in the second half or something like that. That's the most you can do about the man. The man doesn't miss games. I'm just being honest about the thing. The man doesn't get injured. So that's just my take on that. Also, call out the NBA on this. Okay, Tyronn Lue gave the Memphis Grizzlies 24-hour fans, pretty much he gave them a whole day to let them know LeBron, Kevin, Kyrie, they're not playing. I believe the NBA now should give that fan in Memphis, Tennessee, I deserve a refund. I should be able to get my damn money back, all right? I'm not coming to see the Cleveland Cavaliers team that I thought was going to perform. If I go to the Summer 16 tour, salute to Drake and Future, nothing against them. But if I go to the Summer 16 tour and I don't get Drake or Future and I get a lot of local acts, I think I'm going to want my money back, all right? If I go to any concert and I see some people that's on this bill and we start talking about not just one guy on this bill sitting out, when I see 2, 3, 4 people sitting out, I'm going to want my damn money back. You damn right I'm going to want it back. I'm not getting the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm not getting defending NBA champions. If I take away their top 3 scorers, if I take away LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love, who are all having great seasons, and I take away that, what's that? Well, I know it's upwards of 60 points per game. If I take away 60 points per game scoring, I'm not getting the Cleveland Cavaliers. I can't even say that. I got to take out I'm getting the Landvaliers. That's all I'm getting, because I ain't getting Cleveland, and I damn sure ain't getting the Cavaliers. I don't know what you call that. As a fan, I deserve my money back. That's just me keeping it 100% honest about it. All right? I should have the right, if I don't feel like the product that I'm getting fits the price, because these NBA tickets are not cheap, ladies and gentlemen, I should have the right to get my money back if I can justify why I'm trying to get my money back. And I believe when I come to a game to watch LeBron James, okay, let's take out LeBron James. He ain't playing. Okay, when I came to a game to watch Kyrie Irving, take out Kyrie Irving. He ain't playing. If I come to a game to see Kevin Love, God, Kevin ain't playing either. If I don't see Kevin Love, if I come to a game where I'm seeing J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, nothing against them brothers because they're exceptional basketball players, but they are not what I would pay to see. I'm just being 100% honest with you. The NBA, and this is a gift and a curse at the same time, the NBA is star-driven. The stars make this league, and when the stars not playing, just as much as it helps this league, it hurts this league. I look out for the people who work every day and who pay their hard-earned money for things that they know that they and their families will enjoy. And I will never stop doing that. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. I go by the name of Alfred Delapetto. Thank you for tuning in to Mr. Telefero TV. I don't take that time and love for granted. I really don't, guys. I really don't. Subscribe to my channel. Salute. I'm out.